Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing great out there. Today, I've got something pretty exciting to talk about, Suzuki's brand new 2025 350cc motorcycle. Yeah, you heard that right. Suzuki is stepping back into the mid-weight game with a bike that's been creating a lot of buzz, and after getting some seat time with it, I've got plenty to say. So grab your helmet, let's dive into it. Right off the bat, the first thing that grabs your attention is the design. Suzuki went with a super clean, modern look that somehow still manages to nod back to their sport heritage. It's got that sharp, aggressive stance you'd expect from a street bike, but there's also a certain simplicity to it, like Suzuki wanted to keep it classy, not overly flashy. The LED headlamp looks slick, the tank is sculpted just right, and those subtle body lines flow smoothly from front to back. Whether you're pulling up to a meet or just parked at your local coffee shop, it's the kind of bike that'll get a few second glances. Now, under the hood, or under the tank, I should say, we've got a 350cc single-cylinder engine that's all about balance. It's tuned to give you that nice low-end torque for city riding, but it doesn't fall flat when you want to open it up on the highway. Suzuki's really nailed the throttle response here. It's predictable, smooth, and honestly just a lot of fun. You're not getting insane top-end speed, obviously, but for everyday riding, it's got more than enough punch. Perfect for new riders, commuters, or anyone just looking for a nimble bike that can still keep up. The performance side of things is super satisfying. This isn't a bike that's trying to overwhelm you, it's about giving you confidence. The 6-speed gearbox shifts cleanly, the clutch is light, and the whole ride just feels really dialed in. Cornering feels planted. Braking is responsive thanks to disc brakes front and rear with ABS, and at around 330 pounds wet, it's light enough to flick around traffic or lean into curves without much effort. It's kind of like riding something familiar, even if it's your first time on it. Comfort-wise, Suzuki's done a great job here. The seat height sits around 31 inches, which is accessible for most riders, and the seat itself is surprisingly comfy. I've done a couple hour-long rides on it and didn't feel like I needed to walk it off. The riding position leans slightly forward, giving it a sporty vibe, but it's not aggressive. Your wrists and back won't hate you after a ride, which is always a win in my book. The suspension, too, is tuned for real-world riding, not track stiff, but not so soft that it feels squishy. You can cruise over rough pavement without getting rattled to pieces. Now, let's talk tech, because Suzuki definitely didn't cheap out here. You've got a fully digital LCD dash that's clear and easy to read, even in bright sunlight. It shows you everything you need: speed, gear position, fuel, trip info, plus a handy tack bar across the top. You also get smartphone connectivity through Suzuki's Ride Connect app, which means turn-by-turn navigation and call message alerts are just a glance away. There's even a USB port tucked in up front so you can charge on the go. Pretty awesome for a bike in this class. And finally, price. Suzuki's keeping it competitive. The 2025 350cc is expected to land right around $5,000 to $5,300 depending on the trim and